Hi everybody and welcome to my little holiday mini-series. I use the word loosely because the last time I started a holiday mini-series it actually went on until the next holiday. We are on Tekkit Legends. Now I wanted to have a little blast around with Tekkit because Tekkit was one of the first modded packs I ever played, and I actually wanted to do Tekkit Classic, but 1.64 mod, say no more. It was highly unstable, and I was just having all sorts of fun with it, so I thought I would go on the Technic Launcher and see what they had to offer other than Technic Classic, and this particular pack seems to offer well, we haven't got tinkers. That's good or bad depending on your perspective. Get me some of those going. Get me one of those. Get me one of those. That's good. So yeah, we haven't got tinkers. We've got a whole variety of the usual Tekkit suspects. You know, the IC2, there's I think it's Project T in this for equivalent as the alternative to equivalent exchange 2, so we've got all of that going. Advanced Solars, usual stuff. If you play Tekkit you'll know what to expect from it. If you haven't, then well, join me on the journey, because this is an interesting one for me. I don't think we've got any Thorncraft. We haven't. I think we are entirely technical, which is good for me because I tend to play magic mods, as you may have noticed. And yeah, I wanted to spread my wings, so to speak, and cut my teeth a little bit on something less magical. Now, I looked at several. I actually had a magical mod pack mini-series planned for this, but it's a 1.8 mod and it was basically way too unstable. So yeah, this is what we're doing. We're going to have a little bash at the old Tekkit, and you know, depending on how we go, we'll see how long this continues. There is no goal for this pack. It's obviously it's not an HQM pack. There's no targets involved. There's no end game state. This is just me having a bit of fun, seeing what we can come up with in the old Tekkit environment, or the new Tekkit environment, if you like. So we spawned on an island. I have had a little check around before I accepted the spawn. I did have a cheaty check round just to make sure there's more land masses, and nope, wrong key. Over there's some big land mass. I don't know whether this is an archipelago or whether it is actually a full-on whether that goes on to become land, but I tell you, this is the only trees I can see for a long way, so I am grabbing as much of this as I can while I can, and grabbing the saplings as well. Yeah, really not a huge amount more to say about it. It should hopefully just be something relaxing that we can do, you know, in place of Ancient Warfare, do something completely different, as I say. Now, I also looked at Nuclear Fallout as a mod pack that had HQM, but it wasn't HQM driven. What turned me off of that was they've gone with port ores similar to, oh, I've just done that again, haven't I? Hup, go on. Yeah, port ores, and port ores just make, in my experience and personal experience, port ores make for poor gameplay, because especially in a technical pack, you know, where you are using vast quantities of things. Now it does make reference to going into space to find more ores, and oh, there's still logging that. That's not going to deteriorate, is it? Yeah, so that one I discounted. The magic mod I was going to do, and you're gonna giggle like a girl when I use this name, because I did, was Magicum, which was a new magic mod for 1.8. So yeah, so I think if we go over that island is quite small, but I think we need to head that way. In the absence of anything, I'll leave that tree. That can be the one tree that I don't chop down this episode. So yeah, the usual startup routine. We're going to be hunting for some early food, hunting for some early resources, strip mining for some early resources, just to get us going. I'll probably go down, well, I don't know probably about it, I will go down the IC2 tech tree and get a Sterling, I think it's Sterling generators you had in IC2, possibly water wheel generators, don't know, but yeah, it's a shame the nuclear fallout one didn't really appeal to me, because it appealed to me in its mod selections. It was just that stupid ore thing that things. I mean, it had a lot of mods I've never used before, and consequently, you know, I thought that would be interesting. Immersive engineering would have been one of those, but yeah, we're here back in my old memory lane, playing Tekkit, maybe making a Jaffa cake factory. No, I'll not do that. That has been done before. Ooh, is that a volcano? It is a volcano. Is that a chunk error? That is a chunk error. Come on. Oh, please don't tell me this is another false start. It's like, no, oh God, look at this. I mean, you can't get past that. You just can't. If I jump in there, then I will die. Come on, find me a way past this chunk error. That looks like there might be a way past the chunk error over there, so we'll, hopefully it's not a permanent chunk, well, it's not a chunk error because it's a strip, but it's a fairly typical Minecraftian error. I thought we'd, food. Not the best of tools to work with, but we'll go and grab some of that food quickly. Right, come here, you. Oh, and a chicken. Num nums all over the place. Yeah, well, hopefully that will sort itself out. Thank you. Thank you. Come here. Don't run away, food. Thank you. Any more food? Here, the sheep's up there. That's ideal, because I think night is falling. So let's see if we can't get round and grab some woolens just to tide us over. So, as usual, I've kind of rambled on too long at the start of this, but what I will probably do is do quite a few jump cuts. Thank you. One wool. There's another woolly jumper up here. I see you. You can't get away from me. 2 wool. And come back here. 3 wool. Right, let's get this bed made, and at least we can skip the night on a regular basis, as we... my first thing, always the first thing I aim to have by the time I'm off is a bed. Right, what do I want to do next? Let's just... I really should get myself some more food sorted. I did I did hear chickens around somewhere as well. Yeah, there is a chicken somewhere. Hello, chicken. Are you the only chicken? That's annoying, that chunk error. I want to go and have a look at this volcano. It was over this way. I'm going to skirt around a little bit, get a few resources, get maybe a, well, get a furnace. That's the word I'm looking for. A furnace built, and we'll do, I'll be back with you once I've got a little bit more to ramble on about than the good old beginnings of a normal Minecraft game. So, alright, just a quick update. I've decided where I've found this bay. Look at this place. This is that with this lagoon. I think that would be ideal place to build a small base. We've got savannah around us, so there's a chance of villagers. Over that way is the volcano. Now, if I remember my Tekkit correctly, volcanoes were almost ideal sources of lava because you could stick a Buildcraft pump on the top and just pump lava out all day long. There appears to be a ravine over that way, so I think this might be home. It's it's nice and warm. We've got a lagoon to bathe in, little island there, this personal lagoon here. So yeah, I think that's going to be good. I'm just cooking up some pork chops at the moment, just to think. So I'm not entirely sure. Probably, which way do I want to go into the hillside here? I'm going to do semi-subterranean, and I think maybe that area there actually. That's kind of got my interest more so than that one for some reason. I'm just going to have a little look around as well while we can, and but at least we've got trees. We've got everything we need to survive in the world. All we need to do now is go and get some more advanced materials, and we should be good to make a start. It's quite a nice, little hillside area. We could make a little hobbit hole almost. Anyways, I am going to start doing the early game grind, and I will be back with you in a little while. Okay, well, I've got myself down to Y level 12. I've encountered a really big cave system as well, just because, you know, we can't have anything nice, especially this early. I'm not. Anybody who watches me knows that I am not a big one for caving, but in addition to more bloody ores and stuff than I can shake a stick at, we found diamonds. Only a couple of them. Come on, come to daddy. But still, not. Oops, we won't want to. I don't like caves this early on in the game. I do, however, like yellowite. I've found uranium, we've got amethyst, ruby, what else? Galana, tin, bauxite, copper, zinc, teslatite. I think that's made up. So yeah, we're not doing too shabby at the moment, it's got to be said. I'm just kind of keeping this. Can you be mind? Yes, you can. All right. I don't need to faff around with. Oh, come on. I do, however, need to faff around with that, don't I? Hup, hup. But yeah, I'm just doing the old early doors strip mine, my signature move, if you like, and playing it safe. Got an iron sword already, but you know, there's just so much ore in this area. Okay, I need you, don't I? And then you can go there, and then you can go there. So, oh, and now we're onto some vanilla ores as well, just for good measure. Okay, let me see whether we can't keep this relatively safe. Well, that looks fairly safe to me. Bonk, bonk. So yeah, just really a little bit of an update, progress-wise. Oh damn it, I'm out of pick. I did bring wood though with me, so we can fix that pretty damn quickly. And I shall go. I'm going to go. I've got enough for two now. These, if I remember rightly, have got the same mining level as diamond, but not quite the same durability. So, and they're quite common, you know, relatively speaking. See, more stuff. There's so many. I forgot in Tekkit just how many ores there actually are in this game. Yeah, easy to forget. Oh damn it, I need some more torches. Fortunately I found coal on the way down, so so far so good. And as I say, this first episode, and usually the first episodes are where I'm just getting myself situated to the point where I've got enough resource to. What are you, Cassiterite? You are more Teslatite. You are Cassiterite. I have no idea what Cassiterite's used for. And that's another one that I've never seen. That's silver. Okay. So I get the impression that we are going to be over inundated with ores in this. It's going to be good old Tekkit, you know, more ores than you can shake a stick at. Hup. Which is not a bad thing, you know. Zinc. More silver. Yeah, not a bad thing. I actually enjoy having an ore overload sometimes. And the nice thing with these mods, apart from the fact that this vein of ore is frigging huge, the thing I always liked with these mods is they don't put ores in for ore's sake, and there's often discussions, shall we say, on does Minecraft need more ores other than, I mean, well, let's face facts, what have we really got? We've got iron, diamond and gold. Just bear with. Sorry about that. As I was saying, yeah, ores for ore's sake. So you'll often see discussions about whether we should have, say, oh, I want those. Still got cave there, unfortunately, but whether you should have some more armors, for example, between iron and diamond, because the actual gap between iron and diamond is fairly high, and I'm kind of split between two camps here, really, because part of me says, hell no, I haven't got any. I haven't built a shovel yet. I will get around to it. I'm just kind of punching things. What I am against generally in mods is when they go, oh, we'll have this ore and it's going to be better than diamond, because that's the point where you start to get good old power creep, you know, where you end up with this mod has to do something better than that mod because that mod's already got a weapon that does 10 damage, so we have to do 12 damage, and before you know it, you've got, you know, weapons doing 30, 40, 50, 60 damage, and it's just it's a little bit ludicrous, shall we say, at times. Having said that, I think there's nothing wrong with having particularly powerful equipment, whether it's armour or whatever, but it should be gated behind a reasonable amount of effort. Why? I got so much going the other way, and then this way we're getting nothing. Anyway, I'm going to continue on strip mining down here. Oh, hello. Strip mining down here for a little while longer, see whether we can't find a few more shiny things. And got quite a few shiny things. I will see you back at the surface in a little while. Alright, made it to the surface. I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording here, I don't need to double check, but we got a good haul. We've got all sorts of goodies. We've got the diamonds, redstone, lapis, more rubies, amethyst, we've got uranium, we've got a whole bunch of that stuff. Yeah, bauxite. Half of this stuff I haven't got a frigging clue what it does. I'm going to need to remember. But what I want to do to start off with is improve the efficiency of my furnace. Now, there is a generator. I've just been looking at Project T. IC2 generator, which we need to get. Just things. Now, that's my phone ringing. It seems to be a night of interruption. Okay, sorry about that. That was Mother on the phone. In fact, I'll use the iron pick for now. So, the first thing I want to do is make a more efficient furnace, and Industrial Craft has got the iron furnace, which is 20% faster, 25% more efficient. So, yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer, really, isn't it? We'll stick that in for now, and we'll, oops, you go in there, and we'll get the smelting. If I get the other iron doing, I will make another furnace, and we'll have a couple going, a couple of iron furnaces. So yeah, these early doors, you know, it's just get the basics done, isn't it? Which is fine, because that's a part of the enjoyment of doing this style, and especially for me, because I say this is very much a trip down memory lane in some respects. So what do we use? What do we do with cassiterite? Do we macerate? We can macerate it. We can smelt it into tin. Oh, right. So that's one of the tinning ores. Bauxite, copper. Do I really want to smelt a whole bunch of stuff right now, though? Or do I want to... What I should really be looking to do is getting a generator up and running, and then an electric furnace. Now, to do that, we're going to need several things. Let me see. Tree tap. A tap. Just a box standard tree tap is just logs like so. Okay. Because we need rubber. So you need a tree tap, and we need rubber trees, which I have to say I've not seen yet. I could also put a waypoint on the map, shouldn't I? There we go. Right, let us head out and try and find some rubber trees. I'm not sure whether Savannah is the ideal place to do it, but I probably should find some more sheep as well and get another a travelling bed. Because these are, I'm looking for a tree which is giving you the finger, and you will see what I mean if you don't know what I mean. A little bit further on down, but I'm just going to head out this. What time is it? Not going to go too far. If I can find some more sheep, then we can make a travelling bed and the world. Ah, I see one. Can you see it over there? There's a tree over there giving us the finger. Haha, sheep. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I need to get some more wood actually as well. But yeah, the IC2. It's been a long time, and of course, well, not Project T, but I haven't got an axe on me ever. and I don't want to leave these dumped everywhere. Project T being the nearest equivalent to equivalence exchange 2 has also been quite a long time, but if you see in the distance, you can see there's a tree giving me the finger there, and that's how I visualize it. What's this looking like anyway? Oh, so many oars, and a horse has fallen down. Oh, watch where you're going. Definitely worthwhile having a look around. Anyway, we need this rubber because we're going to need to make all sorts of good things. We're going to need to make some so what's it? I'm trying to think. There's tin snips, there's hammer, right, somewhere, here we go, rubber tree. So the rubber trees, I say they're giving you the finger because they have this distinctive little spike sticking out the top there. And what you're going to want to do is find, there's one. You're going to want to find that, and with your tree tap, you're going to want to get your rubber out, sticky resin. Now, you can leave the tree, you don't have to chop it down, which is handy. I'm just trying to see if I can, I may have to chop that, well, that one I may have to leave until I know that we've got more in the area. They're usually not that uncommon, so with a bit of luck we'll not have to travel too far to find some rude trees. Oh, oil geyser, perfect. But they're not jumping out of the so if you chop them down, you're going to get more rubber out of them, but you won't be able to obviously get rubber out of them again because you've chopped them down. You will get saplings, and I may chop it down just for the saplings, just to try and find. I'm not seeing many at all around here, am I? To plant some closer to home, because there's a couple over there. So yeah, that's my next mission. Get a load of rubber tree and rubber tree saplings. So I will do that, and I'll be back with you in a little. Alright, so I definitely need more iron than I've got. But the first thing we are going to want to do is grab one of these. So we need to make an RE battery, which requires redstone, tin, copper, wire. So I need to do that, and we've smelted the rubber. We got insulated. Oh no, we don't need that. We need that. Make the right one. It's a while since I've done this. So we need to make a battery. That's the first thing off the bat. So we need 2 redstone, 4 tin, and copper. Insulated wire. So that's going to give us a battery, and then to make the generator, we need 3 more. We need 3 refined iron, tin, and a iron furnace. So if I go and put in 1, 2, 3, might as well do the lot. Refined iron is just iron that's melted again, no biggie. What do you use Galana for? Galana, ground Galana ore. Oh, it's lead. Okay, and you use, there's this stuff from Engineer's Toolbox which looks fascinating, to say the least. But yeah, we're not doing that right now. We're doing a generator. That's that. So we take 3 of those. We take that and that. That gives us a generator, which if I'm going to have to relocate you, aren't I? Have I got an axe? Yep. Hobo axe, but is an axe all the same? Let me take you out. In fact, let us relocate that. So I want the generator in the middle. Actually, no, that's fine. Now, the 2 things we're going to want to make is an electric furnace, which is there. So we need an iron furnace, a circuit, and a redstone. A circuit is refined. Oh, we can probably do this if I'd have not destroyed my crafting bench. So we need, can I just, yeah, we can get 1 more like that. That'll do. It's not the best use of Actually, no, 6 for 6, it doesn't really matter. So 6 of those, that and a redstone. We can definitely do that. So maybe we can get the electric furnace going, which will be a bonus because we just need an iron furnace, aka you. And what was it? That and a couple of redstone? Yep, electric furnace. In you go. That, if I go and give that a bit of juice, that is getting power, this is charging up. Excellent. Now the other thing we're going to need is a macerator, which we're not going to be able to get done this episode because, well, because I haven't got enough iron, is the long and short of it. We need a machine block, which is, we need flint, one of those, and we need 8 more iron. I haven't got 8 more iron at all. I've got zinc, I've got copper, I've got yellowite, I've got more tin than you can shake a stick at, more copper than you can shake a stick at. But what I don't have, thanks to that, has given that, I got you no mouse over unfortunately, a reasonable amount of juice. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of strip mining between episodes. I also want to head out this direction, or just over there. It's not the easiest thing, and I want to plant my rubber trees. I got 9 saplings, and you're going to want to get this going. I planted a whole load of ordinary trees around here, but you're going to want to get your rubber trees going fairly early doors, because you're going to need a lot of rubber in IC2. A lot of rubber indeed. So we'll just plant these around the island here and get a good little rubber tree plantation going. So yeah, but in terms of progress, that's not bad for a first episode. Now these Engineer's Toolbox, I've never come across that mod. It looks interesting, so we're going to have to look down that route. IC2 I'm familiar with, although from, you know, ages ago. So we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to decide on a build, what we're going to build. But for the time being, I'm just going to try and get the basics up and running. And yeah, I'm going to do some mining. But it's been a little trip down memory lane for me. It's going to continue being a little trip down memory lane for me, to be entirely honest, because there's a lot of stuff in here that I remember. There's also a lot of stuff in here that I don't remember. I do remember that that has got, or used to have, really good EMC. Doesn't show it now. Don't know whether, maybe it has no EMC then. But pumpkins, I grabbed some of those while I was out there, because they're not a bad source of renewable EMC when we get to project tables, to Project T. But to do that, we're going to have to go to the Nether. So for the time being, I am going to be mining for a while. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I do hope you join me back down memory lane again in the future. See you soon. Bye for now.